How you doing, LVZ?
I'm good, sis. I'm good. How you doing?
All right. Shalom. Shalom to everybody in the chat.
Shalom, family.
Shalom. We got some really good topics. It's been a lot going on, especially over these past few weeks. And
Yeah, it's been.
I'm gonna start with the important stuff.
Let's do it.
Okay, we gonna start with the serious stuff, y'all. All right, you know, you know how we do. All right, let me go ahead and see if I can share entire screen. Yeah, let's go with that. All right. Can everybody see the screen?
I can.
You can. Okay, hold on. Let me start. Let me.
I can see it.
You
Can
can.
y'all see it, guys?
All right. we LVZ is ready for this. We gonna start serious, y'all. All right. Trump farting in court. I told you we were gonna start with the serious stuff first, right?
That's right. We talking about a damn former president, y'all.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
Donald Trump is in court in New York for the hush money case that's going on. And, they said during the trial, Donald Trump dropped some bombs up in there to the point where the whole courtroom was stanking.
Damn.
And some people, because, he was also sleeping in court. That got caught on by the court artist.
Stenographer. I saw him. Yeah, I saw them draw a picture of him
And he was
sleep.
sleeping. He was pissed that was drawn. I was like, Donald Trump, that they're supposed to draw everything they see happen in that courtroom. And then he complained about how the artist made him look. I mean, Donald Trump, you ain't the most attractive man on earth. I mean, what did you want them to draw you like?
Come on, I've got more muscles than that. My face should be handsome. I didn't look the way I was supposed to. Man, he looked just like he was supposed to.
Yes, he did.
I
Yeah,
knew it
yes,
was
he
him.
did. The artist did a good job capturing all that evil in his face. I think he
Yeah,
did a phenomenal job. So
exactly.
some people were saying they think he dropped all them fart bombs up in the court. He was trying to get out of. I said that ain't gonna get him out of nothing.
No, that's what he was doing when he was sleeping. You know how them old men are.
Hmm.
He's a real old guy, y'all. He damn near 80. He fell asleep in court so long a lady could draw a exact picture of what he looked like. He don't know, he don't understand. He was sleep in court so long. They knew exactly what he looked like. But he was dropping them farts, Lisa. And people
Hmm.
said, and I know it smelled horrible because whatever you eat. So it probably smelled like what I tell you, Big Macs,
Yeah,
French fries, and Russian whores.
because
Because it's whatever you
love.
eat.
Yeah, because Donald Trump loved that fast food.
Right.
It said when he was in office, he would send the Secret Service out like 3 a.m. to run to
Exactly.
McDonald's for him. And they used to be mad because they said that was not part of their job, but they did it anyway. But Donald Trump would send them on um, trips to the fast food restaurants like 3 in the morning.
Right. And I'm telling you, yeah, Russian hose, Lady Butterfly. Smells
Mm.
like French fries, Big Macs, and Russian hose because it's everything that he eats. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? So it smelled just, they said one time it smelled like Long John Silver, Wendy's, and his daughter. So it's whatever he eats.
Hey, you speaking of that, did you know they said during the story when it came out about him farting in court, it said that back in the 80s, Donald Trump went to a steakhouse with a few people and he got the farting up in the steakhouse and the manager had to ask him to leave.
Yeah, you gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah,
What?
this people were eating their food and Donald Trump was dropping all these fart bombs and people in the restaurant could smell it and it got to the point where the manager had to approach him and ask him to leave. I said, "Damn, Donald Trump, how the hell do you stank up a steakhouse?"
I ain't gonna lie, Lisa. That's why I'm not an electrician, because a white man ran me off. Fought. No bull.
Damn.
They had me working in the building with this dude. He kept farting and burping all out loud.
Oh
So
man.
he kept doing the shit. And I went and I jumped off the ladder and snatched him and said, "Look, motherfucker, I'm not your wife. I beat you to death. You keep doing that shit with me up here." He said, "Hey man, you don't have to get all angry. You act like you don't fart." I said, "Motherfucker, again, I'm not your wife. I'm not none of your friends. I beat you to death up here." And they suspended me and I never came back.
Oh man. Yeah. And and that's rude. You sitting there trying to enjoy your food and he's in there dropping some farts all around the customers. Man, come on.
Right, exactly. I'm eating motherfucking my filet mignon. I'm eating my lobster and grilled asparagus. And here go old flabby, here go Twinkie tits over here with an orange wig farting up Big Mac farts, man.
Right,
This is
right.
double Whopper farts. I
Yeah,
don't want. I got time for that
who,
shit.
who wants eat filet mignon and inhale a fart at the same time? Come on, man.
Exactly, man. I ain't paying for this. Man, get me the hell out. Hold on. Where's the manager? Get this fat bastard out of here. Mr. Trump, you're gonna have to leave. This is ridiculous.
Wow.
Come, he probably ain't pay anyway, old cheap motherfucker.
No, he probably didn't, because Donald Trump, he is a stingy bastard.
Yeah, he don't pay for nothing.
Probably somebody that was with him had to pay. Now you know why, because they said him and Melania sleep in separate beds. Now you know why.
Right,
He was probably up in the bedroom dropping them fart bombs all night, and she didn't want to smell that mess.
right. Cutting them Jones loose.
Hmm.
Like, what the hell is going on in here? What the hell is dead up in here? Melania left.
Yeah.
There's
They
something
said
dead up in here.
they
Donald,
said she won't sleep in the same room with Donald Trump. She sleeps in a
right,
whole separate bedroom from him.
right, Lisa, because you know that's butane, that's gas. And she got that plastic face, her shit probably melting and shit on. They can't even cut the heat on when he farting like that.
Man, that woman, if they pull her face any tighter, she ain't gonna be able to blink.
Exactly. We ain't seen her blink yet, have we, Lisa? For real, for real.
I don't think we have. Oh my goodness.
That
Yeah,
bitch always looks
Donald Trump's a
surprised.
trip. Yeah, Donald Trump's a trip. This man ain't got no shame. He ain't got no shame, y'all.
I know it. They know. They know. And we got Bama saying that they gonna run around and vote for that, Lisa.
Hmm. No matter what you put out about Donald Trump, I'm voting for Donald Trump. And
Right.
okay, I'm cool with that. You vote for whoever you want. But some of these people be acting like Donald Trump is some kind of savior. Donald Trump ain't
Right.
no savior, and he don't have no black agenda.
Exactly. You vote for another Peckerwood who's dimmer than a blown out light bulb in court because he banging raw dogging porn stars and letting out whopper farts. That's
Mm,
who you voting for to quote fix the economy. How motherfucker been fucking up money since the day he got it from his father?
yes,
How can a motherfucker who been fucking up money since the day his father gave it to him
and the
fix
thing
the
is,
economy?
his father had to get him out of problems even when he was alive. Donald Trump was messing up so bad, his father used to have to drop millions to get him out of situations that he got himself in. And
Come on.
look at Donald Trump's financial life. It is a big, big mess. But you think he's okay with running the country and a much bigger budget than he even, way bigger than what he's dealing with. And I mean,
Yeah.
Donald Trump ain't nothing but a money launderer and a tax cheat. That's what he
Thank
is at the end of the
thank
day.
And then guess what, Lisa? Then this the best one. I'm worried about the border. Okay. Donald Trump gonna stop Mexicans from coming across the border. He is while
Mhm.
he hiring them up in Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah,
That don't make
hire
sense.
Americans. Yeah, Donald Trump won't hire Americans. He hires only foreigners. He does not hire Americans.
Have you ever been to a hotel with his name on it? It ain't lily white people and FBA staff.
Hmm. In fact, that's what he don't want.
Right. You gonna see Rosarita out there, motherfucker.
Exactly. All right, you got to tell me, Harvey Weinstein overturning his New York conviction. I know you saw this.
Yeah, oh, I was watching. I looked at all different perspectives of this. Oh, Teflon hard.
Mhm. Mhm. So now they claim he's hospitalized, but they overturned his conviction. They're claiming he got an unfair conviction. the whole trial was unfair. Isn't that something? They can find an unfair trial for Harvey Weinstein, but we got countless black men behind bars convicted for crimes they never did, but they don't seem to find that they got a raw deal within a few years. They got to sit there for 30 to 50 years before they realize they put the wrong person in jail.
Not only that, Lisa, shoot. And then let's go to the black elite, quote unquote. When they get the Harvey Weinstein moment, they ass go to jail. Shouts out to Bill Cosby.
Yep.
Rest in peace, OJ.
They
Y'all,
got him.
nobody ever said that locking a nigga up for taking his own shit was unfair.
Right. Exactly. And that's what they did to OJ. See, they couldn't get him on the murder trial, so they got him for what, stealing his own stuff?
Those are your cleats. Nigga,
Mhm.
give my cleats back. Nigga, you're stealing. You're robbing. He had my cleats. Look, that jersey says Simpson. Oh, shut up, nigga. You're a murderer.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, exactly. Man, these people are a trip though. But yeah, I'm not really too surprised. Harvey Weinstein is a good old boy. So
Mhm.
nobody should be shocked that this is what happened. This
Mhm.
is America and this is how America operates, you
He
know?
got the complexion for the protection and the religion
Exactly.
for the commission.
Mhm. Exactly.
Hmm. We just leave it at that.
Okay. That Candace came out on X and said that she just converted to Catholicism, the religion that kicked off slavery. Yes, she joined them.
Just
Yes.
doesn't get it. Just doesn't get it.
Hmm.
She
The
just
the
don't get it. I just keep saying she prove it every time. This
hmm
woman don't know no black people outside of the coons that raised her.
hmm
You notice one thing about Candace Owens? None of her family comes out to denounce her.
No, no, and I know she got a sister.
None of them come out to denounce her. And you know why? That's because that's how they were raised.
Hmm.
So
hmm
I'm telling you, this woman has no idea what's up with black people. She converted to Catholicism.
Yes, she did.
Watch
The
this, Lee. As a black person who comes from a family of black Catholics, they don't even understand that shit. Other than damn, our family must got some real roots to slavery. Cause my mom's side, for whatever reason, are black Catholics.
hmm
And nobody knows why. They don't know why at all.
hmm Yeah. I mean, if you go back and look at the history, man, they used to openly sell slaves. The nuns were the ones that were responsible for selling the slaves. Some priests did too, but this is where it all kicked off. The Catholic Church giving the nod, and then everybody jumped out there and started getting slaves. But this is what Candace joined. This is what she joined. Mm, mm, mm.
Lisa, this was she joined. I see people talk about I'm hilarious. I'm telling y'all real stories of my growing up. My aunts was like, we used to have to go to Daddy Grace Church. I said, Daddy Grace, I never heard of. My aunt said, yeah, we went to it one time. My aunts was talking. She was like, yeah, we did. Said, why? Because one of them damn priests seemed like they was a freak, and Daddy had to come up there and straighten them out, and we never went to church again.
Mhm. Oh, I believe it. I mean, look at how many children these priests have messed with. How many have gone to jail? Very few. Very few have gone to jail. But if Candace want to join the church that likes to get with choir boys, then she can have at it.
You know? Well, one thing for certain, they won't be trying to touch her. They gonna be asking her to invite her husband over.
And her son.
Her husband and her son.
Her son, yeah. Yeah, that's what they want. Mm. The Candace is lost. She is lost. All right, we getting around the OJ. It was almost like as soon as OJ died, LVZ, it's like the media was trying to put him on trial again.
Exactly.
Oh, he's a murderer. No, he isn't. He was found not guilty. That means when OJ died, he died an innocent person. He was not a
Yeah.
convicted criminal for murder. He wasn't. And
OJ never said he. Oh, look, let's start from the beginning. OJ is a big headed, handkerchief head coon. True.
yes, yes. I'm not
But
black, I'm OJ. Y'all remember that, right?
right. That's true, y'all. Two things can be true. OJ is a big head, handkerchief head coon, but he not a murderer. Two things can be true.
Hmm.
He can be a coon and not a murderer. Look, nobody common sense believe that OJ Simpson stabbed two people to death at 47 years old, stabbing two people to death. One dude taller, younger, stronger, in better shape. And nobody got stabbed in the back or the ass. Everybody throat got slit with Colombian neckties. It's blood everywhere. I look at the pictures all the time. Yes, I
Hmm.
am crazy like that. I look at crime scenes from the most infamous crimes and I look at the scene. And one thing I noticed was, damn, all that blood everywhere. Shit, blood had to be every fucking where then.
Yes, yes.
That shit that they said, there is no way OJ would have had blood under his fingernails. It'd have been in some of his hair. He'd have
Yeah.
had part. It'd have been everywhere. All you got to do is Google the crime scene.
And in order to cut somebody's throat, you got to have physical contact with that person.
Right.
So he got out of there with no blood. He did it and then got out of there with no blood
With le-
anywhere.
with leather gloves on, y'all. With
Right?
leather
The
gloves
leather
on.
gloves that didn't fit. Yeah.
Yeah. And still ain't getting no blood nowhere. Had enough time to catch a flight, take a shower, all of that. Man, if y'all don't look, they find the chemical in the blood, the damn lead detective or one of the detective, not the lead detective, the detective that found all the damn evidence.
Mark Furman.
Yeah, somehow he the one found all the evidence questionable. And when asked, did you plant any of this evidence? I plead the fifth.
Right. And do you remember in the news back then, y'all, when all the racism came out about Mark Furman, I think he
Yep.
had an attorney. His attorney came out and said Mark Furman can't be racist. He dated Vanity. I was like, what the frick? Y'all will date black people and still use the N word. That don't mean nothing. But his attorney came out and y'all look this up. His attorney came out and tried to say Mark Furman was not racist because he dated. I guess he went on one date with Vanity.
They tried all that shit. And then he realized how dark she
Prince's
was.
ex-girlfriend.
He,
So he was not a racist.
he realized how dark skinned she was. Listen, this is get this black bitch away from
What these
me.
people but Mark Furman, come on, he had a horrible reputation. And there was many instances of him using the N word and everything. And that was a disgrace. To me, just based on that alone, the case should have been thrown out. He was a
Basically,
terrible person to put up on the stand.
basically, he was a dirty cop who found how the
But
dirty cop all of a sudden find all the
yes, he
evidence.
was.
That makes no sense
Right.
to me.
And then on top of that, don't you remember he was carrying I think they had drew blood from OJ, And Mark Furman
Yeah.
was walking around with the blood in his pocket for hours.
Nah, he had it in his
You
trunk
know?
for days, Lisa. They said it was in his trunk for over a week. Then
Yeah.
he gave it to
He didn't
somebody
turn it
else.
in. Uh-huh. Yeah, but I
They
know
ri-
he didn't turn it in right away.
nah, they ride around with the blood like it was James Brown.
Uh-huh. Wow. Ain't that something? But yeah, there were a lot of things. And then that loser he had living on this property, that Cato. Y'all remember Cato? Okay, am I still here? Yeah, I think we lost LVZ. All right, oh, maybe he'll be back on. All right, come on, come on. Get to the next one. All right. Yeah, hopefully here he is. Here's LVZ. Here we go. Here's LVZ. LVZ.
Okay, now that was just me stupid that time because the mute was on. They was doing something where it was a delay where y'all was hearing me and I was hearing y'all, so I had to go in and come back in.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Um, yeah, but you remember that old Cato that was living there on OJ's property?
Yeah, his white slave Kato.
Yeah,
That's when
yeah.
look. We can say OJ was a coon, but a little bit of Negro was still in him. He had a white slave. He said, "That's my white slave, Kato. I have him
uh,
around here cleaning my pool, living up in my motherfucking shed, doing what I tell him to do."
yeah,
White,
Cato Kalin. Man,
right,
what a loser. That dude,
right.
yeah, all he did was clean up after OJ. I mean,
That's
that's
all.
what he
That was his job. You
uh,
know, OJ's like, "Hey, Kato, I need some cups. Go get me some cups, you bitch." All right, OJ, come on. Sure, I'll get you some. Thank you, you punk
mhm.
bitch. Then they
Yeah,
call him
I
a
heard
punk
about
bitch.
Cato flipped on him. Cato was a loser.
Yeah,
He was a loser.
you literally famous for going to get OJ Simpson Cheetos and shit.
hmm hmm Right,
But
right.
they want to relitigate the case now that the man is dead. Look, the man didn't do the shit. You just gonna have to learn to live with rejection. He didn't do it.
hmm hmm Exactly. So, but yeah, I mean, I was laughing how they were really trying hard in the media to retry him and find him guilty. It's like, no, it's over. He's found innocent,
Hey, innocent.
whether you
That's
like
just
it
what
or
it is.
not. But
Yep.
one thing they said that was BS, LVZ, they said the OJ case was the first one to divide everybody by race. I was like, y'all been divided by race for centuries. Get out of here with that crap.
Hold up, Lisa. So it wasn't Dred Scott. That wasn't.
No, 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 none of that.
It was, I thought that was Dred Scott, the first case
No,
where
it
y'all
wasn't.
white folks divided us on race. Come on,
Mhm.
y'all.
No, they said that was the case that divided everybody by race. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Somebody said Emmett Till and it wasn't right.
No, no, that didn't divide nobody but
Motherfucker,
OJ
Abner
did.
Louima, we wasn't mad about that. We wasn't
Oscar Grant. Yeah, we got a
right.
lot of cases before then, but no,
Yusef Hawkins. I mean, come
uh,
on, man. Are you serious? I mean, we wasn't mad about Rodney King.
no Rodney King. Yep. No, no, we weren't divided over that. It was OJ.
Hmm.
That's it, boy. These
OJ.
people are a trip. Yeah, OJ divided the country. Like, y'all get out of here. Ain't no black man divide no country that wasn't already divided.
Right. OJ.
OJ. Yep. OJ. All right, y'all. TikTok. Are you over
Mm.
on TikTok, LVZ?
Yes, actually I am. Nobody knows it, but yeah, I'm on there.
Oh, okay. I'm over there, but I don't put no videos out over there. But
Yeah, because it's too weird for me. It's hard to put those little 2 minute videos on there.
mhm, yeah. But a lot of people on YouTube that really can't have a hard time achieving a big audience said it's a lot easier on TikTok, for people to get a lot of followers than it is here on YouTube. But YouTube, they sabotage you though.
Right.
But yeah, so you heard about them writing a law to ban TikTok and says that TikTok is selling our info. I was like, you mofos sell our info. Y'all be doing that on all of these social media platforms.
Right.
It ain't
Then they
just TikTok doing that.
then they talking about some damn Chinese. The Chinese gonna have your information. Duh. Well, they already got it. We all got a cell phone that they made. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Yeah, then just like they got our stuff.
Right.
So, I mean, all these platforms here in the US, don't you got to sign up for them? They got our information too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the big deal? But yeah, they're trying to force them to sell to somebody here in America. And now TikTok said they'll just shut down here in America. They don't want to sell. They don't want to sell any of it.
Here's the thing. How you gonna tell me what I'm gonna have on my phone though? So
Mhm.
what is the penalty for me downloading the app?
Right. Right.
What do you do? What the app police gonna come? Give me your phone, nigger. Let me do- I'm gonna delete this shit right now.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Man, FBA Queen, thank you for the super chat. As April is coming to an end, I just want you to know that new Black media appreciation never ends. Thank you. Thank you very much for the super chat. And Veronica Brown, thank you for the super sticker. Lamont J. Williams, thank you for becoming a new channel member. But you got anything you want to say about them trying to force TikTok to sell or be banned?
Yeah, I think that's some bullshit. How can you for again? How are you gonna force them people? Cause you don't th- look. Do y'all understand? If they can stop you from having a business because they don't like who you are, that's what that is. They can stop you from having a business because they don't like who you are. Oh, who is that bald head nigga that busy on Lisa Cabrera? I hate his ass. Fuck him. He can't have no. But hell no, you can't have an ice cream stand. What? No,
Mhm.
we just don't want you to have it. We're gonna make you sell it, nigga. We don't.
Mhm.
People love it. It's a success. No, nigga, you have to sell it. That is bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think the whole thing is stupid myself. I really do. All right, let me get rid of this. We done talking about OJ now. OJ. All right. We're going to talk about all the protests that's going on. The college students are now getting the
Oh
black
yeah.
treatment up in here, y'all. They getting treated like black protesters.
Mm-hmm.
So now, the latest before I came on, they said over 300 college students across America, from New York to California, have been arrested. Yeah, I mean, they're now being treated like, um, black protesters out here. You know how they arrest black protesters? They line them all up and arrest them. Well, that's what they're doing to these college students. Thank you, Lamont
Mm-hmm.
Williams, for the super sticker.
Good looking Lamont, my man Lamont.
Mhm.
Always on time.
And
Now
part
look,
of the universities closed down because the protests were so big on campus.
right, it's
They had
happening
to
down
close
here.
down.
at GW and some of the schools here. And
Hmm.
what's so funny is I see the black kids there, and I say, well, them to be the first ones getting locked up. So
Yeah, yeah, exactly. In fact, that's what they're trying to do in the media. Put, when I saw a few stories and they tried to put the black face on it. And I was like, don't even try. It's most of them kids out there look just like you. Okay.
yeah.
They ain't mostly black kids.
But you
They're,
see what they did? They got that one black dude to say something about uh Zionists shouldn't live or some shit. I was like, oh God,
yeah.
who's off code son done said some dumb shit?
Hmm.
Sit
Hmm.
your silly ass. See, Lisa, this is where I be trying to, you know where that come from. I know people gonna disagree with me, but this is the truth. We got a lot of black kids running around talking about it ain't really white people, it's the Jews.
Yes.
And that's what I mean. You cannot separate these folks. They all the same.
Hmm.
Real Hebrews know that those aren't real Hebrews. Them just white folks. That's all they are. And you got these kids running around here getting food now. They done watched a lot of Alex Jones and shit. And now they run around here with they dumb ass talking about then they talk about death to the Zionists. Now
Yeah.
they done threw the cape on for the Palestinians and they don't even know all they gonna do is come over here own a 24-hour tobacco store and say in your neighborhood and then say why are you so immoral and you smoke cigarettes and hold up motherfucker you selling them.
Right. Yeah, it's just like around here, all of the crown chickens are owned by Arabs. Now, I don't go in there, LVZ, because
Right,
Arabs can't fry chicken like black folk can. So
at
I have
all.
no need for their shit. They can keep it. Well, anyway, some of them are Palestinians, and see when they cross that ocean and come here, see when they're over there, they're crying, they're victims, they're pitiful. But as soon as they cross that ocean and come on American soil, we are the first people they turn on. We
Yep.
are the first ones they turn on. That's why you never heard me say I had the Palestinians back. I don't, because I have seen in my lifetime how many of them will come here, get these stores, and just talk to the black customers any old kind of way. I've seen it.
Oh, hold up, let me do this one, Lisa. Shouts out to J Cage saying a white supremacist is a white supremacist. Peace, Lisa and LVZ.
Thank you there, Jay Cage. But
So
that's why
look,
I don't get in their corner, because I've seen them do that mess. They are totally different when they come in this country. Like LVC said, they just another white supremacist once they touch American soil.
thank you. Lisa, you wanna hear something funny about this, sis? So this morning I go to work and my young bull Chris go, hey, I forgot to tell you, man, you are absolutely right with all of that you be telling us about when they come over here, they just fighting for the right to be white. He said, so look, me, my lady, and my daughter, his daughter's autistic. It was like we was just coming from our honor joint. So we stopped at the little America's Best Wing. He said, man, the little Arab dude, I guess he normally be cool with my lady. So we come in and we go, hey, yeah, man, we want two boneless wing platters and such for their daughter. And he said, and he was like, what you say? He said, so my lady said it for him again. It said boneless wings, such and such. He said, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. He said, so I figured they was busy and I turned away. He said, when they got their food, it was bone in wings. And his wife was like, his lady was politely saying, oh, no, we said boneless. He said, all he heard, because his back was turned, was him yell at his lady. He said, bruh, that shit just clicked. He said, I lost it, bruh. He said, I turned around and went, motherfucker, who you think you talking to? You
Hmm.
don't ever yell at nobody in our neighborhood like that again, let alone my lady. I slapped the shit out you. He said, the motherfucker said, I'm gonna call the police. He said, you gonna already be slapped. He said, the fuck is wrong with you? Don't you ever, you better apologize. He said, motherfucker, apologize and shit. I said, he
Mm-hmm.
said, bruh, and the first thing I started saying when we got in the car is just like Unc be saying, these motherfuckers come here, we spend our money in their stores, and they disrespect the fuck out of us. He'll never see another fucking dime.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
said,
I mean,
right,
they
yeah.
do that all the time, y'all. And they all do it. Not just them. Them East Indians do it. The Arabs do it. They all do it. As soon as they come here, they'll get in them stores and act like their shit don't stink and think they can deal with us any damn way they feel like it. That's why I won't go in their stores. There's several of them around me that got them stores, them little convenience stores that they always get. I won't go in none of them. I will not go. I will not patronize the Palestinians, the Arabs, none of them. I will not go in their stores. I won't do it. I don't
Oh,
care if
bro.
they're in my backyard. I'm not going in their store. Oh, I don't go in the Asian stuff. Just like the hair shops and their nail, shops and everything. I won't go in there. I won't.
Mhm.
I will not patronize any of these foreigners that come in our neighborhoods and treat our people like trash. I won't go in their stores. Mm-mm.
Look at real look. That's right. Yeah,
You
you know we
know?
don't play with none of them. They got the look. That's what. That's the phenomenon here in DC. People be like, "No, we're all in harmony." I'm like, "Nah, y'all motherfuckers all scared, cause y'all know what we gonna do if any of y'all get to fucking up man." The name in the DMV could be "You could go to sleep at any moment," cause
Mm,
that's what will happen. A motherfucker will knock you out.
yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, that is
You
so
ain't
no.
lying, dark skinned brother. I went in, this was many years ago before I came to the realization that I was going to stay out of their store. I went in one store with a friend, and it was a store owned by East Indians, and the damn place smelled like underarms. I kid you not. It
Oh,
smelled like underarms in there.
how about the other one, Lisa? The other East Indians that had cats walking all through the fucking store. You ever
Hmm.
seen that?
Yes.
Man, it's a little liquor store around here, and my some buddies of mine went. Yeah, man, it's the only place left open. I said, man, the shit smell like cat piss. I will never want a beer that bad. They bust out laughing. I
You
was
got
like, see
cats
that?
in there. They got cats in there because they got mice.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why they got them cats up in there because they got mice.
but that's the thing. If they got mice and all they selling is alcohol, that's terrible. Cause
Yeah.
all they try that mean they stopping them from eating the pork rinds and potato chips.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't go in none of their stores. Now, a couple of people I know around here, they'll go in there, they'll go in the Crown Chicken and buy that chicken fried up by Arabs, and so I won't go in there.
What you call that? You know what I call that shit, Lisa? That shit is heart attack and breading. That's all that
Hmm.
shit is. You
Now
eat one of
they claim to be Muslims and don't deal with pork, but they'll sell you a pork sandwich if you go in there.
no bullshit. What
You
you
know?
want, ham sandwich? I didn't ask for that. You want bacon on it, buddy? Hold on. Why are you touching bacon?
Hmm.
They believe in a dollar. Don't believe that bullshit, y'all.
Yeah.
You go in there, they say you that dry ass chicken. I know them crown chickens. This is how you know what that money comes from, Lisa. Heroin.
Hmm.
All of them, they using it to launder their heroin money. All of that shit. I'm telling you, cause look, it's a crown chicken around here. Nobody knew why. Motherfucker, like nobody going to it. Why is it still open?
Yeah.
Heroin. They selling heroin out that motherfucker.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. They weren't supposed to sell them loose cigarettes like Eric Garner died over. but they'll sell a Lucy in a minute. They don't care. It's all about making that money. They don't care.
They sell Lucy's. They'll sell one sheet of paper. You can get one of these Arabs to sell just about anything.
Yeah, you sure can.
You can get them to sell you just about anything. Hey man, I need one sheet of paper. Come on, boss, paper $3. Look, I give you 50 cents for one roll up. All right, boss, give me 50 cents. I'll take the 50 cents. Then the
Yeah.
next thing you know,
Well,
every day he'll be selling one roll up paper. I got the roll up paper for you, buddy. 50 cents.
yeah. And the thing is, they've been doing that for years. That's why when Eric Garner was choked out, they were like, well, he was at white people think any stupid thing is justifiable to kill a black person. Well, he was out there selling loose cigarettes. Okay, so somebody should die for that.
I'm about to
We're
say
the
it should
only
be
ones
50.
that should die for petty shit.
That's what I'm about to say. If that's the case, Lisa, it should be 15 dead Arabs every day
That's what I
in
said.
America.
I said, if they're concerned about somebody selling loose cigarettes, then I said, why didn't they go in the store and choke out the Arab that sold it to them?
Mm.
They ain't concerned about that. They just criminalize every damn thing we do. So a
Every
black man can go outside and drop a cigarette on the ground, and he deserves to be ran up on and choked out. It's ridiculous.
Then they be selling that dry ass chicken. Man, they be trying to have on all the New York. First of all, the New York fried chicken franchise is totally run by Arabs. They
Mhm.
sell fried chicken, steak and cheese, or what else do they got? I was like, hold on. Y'all said, oh, they got fajitas and shit. I
Yeah.
said, and rotisserie chicken. I said, why y'all got everything but Arab food? Hey,
Mhm.
hey, buddy. Like, nah, buddy, shit. Y'all got no gyros. Sir, there you go, Swift. That's what I asked them. I said, how come y'all don't got no gyros? We eat gyros too. You know that, right?
Mhm.
But they got all this Mexican shit and fried chicken and steak. Don't nobody look. They got macaroni and cheese. That shit looks so watery, Lisa. I'm
Mhm.
afraid to even. They know they don't know how to cook greens, so they just make spinach. That should
Yeah.
be funny as hell.
Mhm. Ain't that something? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I just can't get into their food, LVZ. I don't know. When if I do want chicken, I like to hit up the black places around here for chicken.
Exactly.
But the Arabs for my fried chicken, hell no.
Right. But no, do y'all even have chickens over there?
I don't
I don't even know
know.
if it is an Arab. He walk around with a turban on. And shit. He don't go, but God, he go, him and Nini, no,
Mhm.
I ain't that seen no Arabic chicken. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I'm telling you that mess is crazy. All right, LVZ, they just put a report out saying that the US birth rate has fallen so low, they haven't seen it this low since 1979.
Lisa, they talking about white people.
Yes, I know.
See, it's funny when they always do that. They try to include us in their failure.
Mhm.
Now, two things it can't look. Two things can be true. But a fact can't be fiction and a fiction can't be fact.
Right.
So look, you told us earlier this year that the FBA population specifically has grown 30%.
32%. Yep.
Right. Has grown. But keep trying to tell us we 14%, which makes no sense.
No. We know they're lying.
Then when they break down the birth rate numbers, They go by race and tell you that the white race ain't producing more than they dying. And
Mm-hmm.
then they tell you the black race, no, they still doing what they normally do.
Right.
So basically, that's why Joe trying to let Consuela into the country so he can
Exactly.
have a little motherfucker, so Hunter can have a little crack connect right in the family.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, his wife can
And
be the plug.
right. And y'all, you know what the funny part is about this whole thing? They won't admit that the problem is them. And that's really,
Right.
it's really them. It's not anybody else. It's just them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. They always write the article like it's an everybody problem here in the US that there's no babies. And it's
They
not an
sitting here talking.
everybody problem. It's not an everybody problem, and it never has been an everybody problem. Never.
Right. They sitting here talking about it ain't no babies, and I'm surrounded by grandchildren and all this type.
Mhm.
Where ain't it no damn babies?
Right. I mean, in my family, they don't do nothing but drop babies. Okay.
Thank you.
Babies born every year.
Every year it's a baby born. So I don't
Mhm.
know what the hell these folks talk about.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
because they hate each other, Lisa. That's why they ain't having no babies.
Well, if you remember LVZ, back when we went to the lockdown, when they first locked down, because Trump was still in office, when they first locked down the country, they were all over the media saying, "Oh, everybody's going to be home together. Oh, it's probably going to be another baby boom happening." And it didn't happen. It
Mm-hmm.
didn't happen. Mm-mm. Now, I knew there wasn't going to be no baby boom. Anytime you already said that y'all had more people dying than being born, how would that change? How would that
Right.
miraculously change? I
Hold on,
didn't
Lisa.
see no bunch of babies being born.
Jody Nari, I haven't seen a pregnant woman in years. Well, bitch, that's because you've been locked in a cave. And then there's this troll here. Let me get this other troll. Andrew Collins. My daughter is black and she doesn't want kids. No, nigga, your daughter look like you and nobody wants kids with her. That's what it is. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. Don't come here and troll, y'all. Please don't come here and troll. I will roast your ass. I will roast you.
They have been having problems having babies, y'all, forever. And that's the truth. They have been having problems, and they said it's been on a decline for them since the 1950s. So I mean, we're in what, 2024? It's not going to get better. They're not going to rebound at this point. But yeah, they've been on a steady decline since the 50s.
You know? Just with it's because they too busy in our chat room trolling instead of getting busy. And and then their husbands.
Well,
So
they don't want to get busy. And look at a lot of their men. They go out there and buy a doll and get married to the doll. I mean, you can't. No, I guess you can't have no babies.
hey Lisa, that's the good ones. The other ones, they in love with Bussy. So
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
they in love with Boochie Cat.
Every
So
time you see them
right,
stories come out talking about, oh, this man bought this doll and he's marrying his doll. Well, then, yeah, I guess you ain't having no babies then.
exactly. Your husband in the hotel room with Andrew Gillum.
Uh-huh. And,
Mm-mm.
and right. And to add insult to injury, they said AI dolls are on the rise. These men are
Right,
running out there buying AI dolls. I guess a doll that can somewhat have a conversation with them.
right.
Oh, Becky. Becky, do
Come on.
you love me?
How man? All them motherfuckers be walking around pent up. Plus, they all shaped, all flicked and rickety.
Yeah,
They,
yeah.
but for real, they are. They shaped, flicked and rickety. The only ones that ain't shaped, flicked and rickety is the ones that's white supremacists that work out, but then they walk like something up their ass. They all got that shitty butt walk. You're like, what the fuck? Why are you walking like that? Go like they didn't wipe themselves good. Like somebody knocked at the door and they had to jump off the toilet walk. But wipe your ass, nigga. What's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these dudes, yeah, you ain't gonna have no babies if you gonna marry your doll, That might be a problem. That
Mm-hmm.
might be a big problem. These dudes are crazy. They are probably still living in their mommy's basement. Them
Mm-hmm.
kind of dudes.
Most of the time they are.
Those incels. And why y'all got so many incels in your community? What the hell is up with that?
Right. Yeah, they can't nigga buy a hooker. Do something. Nigga buy a
You.
hooker.
I mean, every time you turn around, you see these like the school shootings, and it's always these incel dudes. Why don't y'all lay with these men? Do something.
Right.
I mean, why y'all got so many? And I think many of these trolls, the ones that come trolling our black channels, I believe
Mm.
them, but the vast majority of them are a bunch of incels.
What you mean by vast majority? Do you mean 99.99%?
Yes,
Yes. They are. Come
99.99.
on, Lisa. Let me give you the prime example. The biggest white supremacist troll nemesis we had was Moist Mike.
Hmm.
Incel.
Yeah,
He was an incel.
yeah. That's all these dudes are. And yeah, they're the ones trolling us. They're a bunch of incels.
Motherfuckers ain't have no girlfriends, no life. They, shoot, man. They, they should be basketball players the way they be doing that ball handling.
Yeah,
Cause they be alone every night. Kyrie Irving don't do as much ball handling as they do.
right. Ain't that the truth? Now, LVZ yesterday, New York and New Jersey got hit with another quake,
Damn.
another 4.8, just
You
like
know
on
what?
April 5th.
Yeah, I heard about that. You know why? I heard about the one on April 5th, but you know why, right? It
Mhm.
really wasn't an earthquake.
Oh, okay.
That was all them immigrants. It was
Was
all them illegals that landed down that motherfucker.
Yeah, you're probably right about that because we got a bunch of them that they dropped off here in this state,
That's
but
all I'm about to
we're
say. That
not
was
big
all them
like,
illegals
yeah, we're not big like New York, so y'all don't see it in the news, but you can still look up the stories. Many of them get dropped off here.
right there. Yes, they do.
Uh-huh.
Because
Yep.
it's close enough to New York for them.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what they do. They'll drop them off in New Jersey and they'll catch the train into New York. That's what a lot of them have done. Yeah, that's what a lot of them have done. But
Right.
yeah, we got hit. Now, my son said he felt one of the aftershocks. I did not feel it. I did not feel it. They said now yesterday they said there was 134 aftershocks after
Damn.
the latest earthquake. That's like the third one for us in like a month and a half. We've had
I
3.
rather I'd rather be around y'all than around New York when that motherfucker. Cause pretty soon one of them motherfuckers is falling. Something, come on, something in that big raggedy motherfucker gonna crumble, at least.
Yeah, it is. Well, them big ass buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that old scary ass bridge.
Father, I seek your face to say thank you for getting us through another Shabbat. I want to thank you for continuing to watch over us in all four corners of the earth. And we're going to end our Shabbat now. Amen. Okay. LVZ. Did
Yes,
y'all
man.
feel the one? Did y'all feel the one on April 5th?
People said they did. I didn't feel anything. I
Okay.
didn't feel a thing. But like Western Maryland, closer to PA and going up closer to you guys, they said they felt it up there, like the Rockville areas and further out there. They're like, we felt the earthquake. I was like, we ain't feel nothing down here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was wide awake when that one hit. And you know what the funny part, LVZ? I was watching Moses on
Oh
Netflix.
no.
I was at the time the earthquake hit. I got up that morning because I had watched one of the episodes and I never did finish the whole series. So I said, let me watch Moses. I kid you not. When it got up to the part where Moses goes to the Nile and you know how he turns the water to blood? As
Yeah.
soon as he turned the water to blood, the earthquake hit.
What the hell? Oh no.
I was like, what?
What kind of movie is this? Is this 4K?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Oh man.
They said this is a 4K movie. No, I am at home. This is not supposed to happen.
As soon as it got to that point, he turned the Nile to blood, and boom, everything started rattling. I was like, oh my god!
Oh Jesus, no.
It's like, boy, that was just strange how that happened.
I know that's what's weird. We not used to them fucking earthquakes. So it happened with us when routine shit happening. And we trying to make it make sense because don't know earthquakes happen here
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
So
no, right? No, yeah, of course Moses was white. It's on Netflix, y'all. Come on,
yeah, it's on Netflix. Moses
yeah,
white
Moses
as
is
hell.
white. He's
It's
on
Moses
Netflix.
white. On that joint, Moses is pale. Yeah, that nigga's clear.
Shoot, the blackest thing you gonna get was the Cleopatra, where they made her black, and all them Arabs complained about it and was gonna
Mm.
sue. Yeah, that's as black as it's gonna get as far as somebody ancient on Netflix.
Meanwhile, Moses black ass is white in there. How the fuck a nigga hiding black ass Egypt with blonde hair and blue eyes? They
Right.
thought he was an Egyptian the whole time.
Mhm.
But that lets you know they was the same complexion. They couldn't tell.
Right. Exactly.
Silly motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I was watching when that happened, and it was just so, but just the timing of the whole thing, and it was weird. LVZ, just before everything started shaking, the sun was out that morning. The sun was out there bright, and
Mhm.
it must have went out, and it started looking like it was getting almost like it was getting ready to rain. And then boom, everything starts shaking and rattling around.
What
And it's like,
the hell?
I'm like, okay, I understand that part, but why did the sun go away? That was weird.
Crazy.
Weird how that whole thing happened. But
But
yeah, I felt that mess. It lasted for about 20 seconds.
right, and didn't that shit feel like forever?
Yes. And
Lisa, I
the
remember.
thing is, I think it is going to get worse. I
Right,
do. I
you.
think it is going to get worse, y'all, because we're having too many close together.
Yes, you remember the 2012 joint that hit here?
Yes, I remember that.
I will never forget. So I'm in like Vienna, Virginia. I'm out in Virginia, Stafford County. Matter of fact, I'm in Stafford County. And these people live like the woods is behind their house, but they live on a bit on a street. So we got the tractor trailer parked in front of their house.
Hmm.
They had the heaviest fucking dresser I've ever had in my life. It took three of us to bring that motherfucker in. So we
Wow.
bring it in and sit it down on the ground, and it went boom. Lisa, just like you said, As soon as we put it down, that's when the quake hit. So we put the dresser down, and then the house it go boom. Then the house moved to the left. I will never forget this. It was like the house had hydraulics. It dropped to the left, dropped to the front, dropped to the right, and we walking away from the thing, trying to walk down the steps to get out of the house. And I go, damn, what's that? I know that dresser wasn't that damn heavy. Everybody but
You caused the hurt. You caused the
yeah,
earthquake.
we went, goddamn. We know that dresser was heavy, but it can't be that heavy, man. We done just shook the whole house. So now we step outside and we see the street look like it's doing the snake, like
Uh-huh.
it's doing the centipede, and the tractor trailer is jumping off the fucking ground.
Wow.
Now, like you said, it ain't last but like 10, 15 seconds. Y'all, all this ain't last but for 15, yeah, 10, 15 seconds, y'all.
Uh-huh.
I never been so scared in my life because I was like, what the fuck do I do?
Right.
The ground is moving. Do I go outside or let this house fall on me?
Yeah. I mean, that mess was scary for me too. I'm like, what the? Yeah, it's just like it happened out of the blue. It was like the morning was like a normal morning for me, you know? And then, it was like, wow. And then for the rest of the day, because we're just not used to having those kind of quakes, especially a 4.8, that was the
Right,
talk all over the news for the rest of the day.
right. Hey, Wild Williams, man. Look, I hope we not alive for the rocking to get up to 6 seconds.
Hmm.
Cause
Yeah.
what's gonna happen if it get up to 6 seconds? That shit up in L.A. coming. I mean, that shit up in New York. Some of that shit coming down.
And y'all, you got to think about some of the most pertinent things are right here on the East Coast. You got Wall Street,
Yep,
you got the White House,
yep.
Capitol Hill, so if those things are toppled and they can't function anymore, this country, just on the East Coast alone, the country would be in serious trouble.
Well, think about it, Lisa. I'm glad you said that. Cause my dumb ass forgot. So that 2012 earthquake, remember we had a little small one after that. The 2012 one cracked the Capitol. And
Yeah.
remember, it was a dome over the Capitol for 5 years. It just got off it last year.
Wow.
Then remember the monument had to be reconstructed because
Hmm.
that got a crack because of it. So y'all, listen to what I'm saying. These buildings on the East Coast was never meant to even take these four
No,
point earthquakes.
no.
The fact that they took them, good news. The bad news is they weren't supposed to take a full, so they done got loose, and they know them. They
Right.
know it. Because after that first earthquake, I remember people going to all the apartments in PG County and checking them to see if they needed to condemn them after
Well,
the first
yeah.
earthquake.
After the one on the 5th, there was a street up in Newark, and in fact, you can see the story. They had to get the residents out because all the foundations were cracked.
Thank you.
So they had to get the people out of those homes, and it was like a street up there in Newark, New Jersey.
Yep. And they had to shut some apartment complexes down because they was
Mhm.
like, yeah, nah, we got to condemn these. And I ain't want to tell you why. I was like, well, why they going to condemn them now? The earthquake. Another earthquake and people would have died in them buildings.
Mhm. And yeah, FBA queen, if the earthquake hit, that's the only thing an incel is worried about. He gonna be running in the house trying to save his doll.
Dolly! He gonna get he gonna name him after his favorite bedwins. Sage! Candace!
Uh-huh.
Joy Reid. Name out this favorite bad word.
Boy, Reed. Oh man, you must really be hard up and desperate. Joy Reed. Oh man. Yeah, Joy, she did a video a few, I think like a last week, and she was talking about, oh, you know, this is going to be in so much. I said every time this woman talks, she always trying to fear monger people into voting a certain
Right.
way. I was like, ain't nobody listening to you.
If you don't vote for Joe Biden, Donald Trump's going to nuke the world and call everybody a nigger.
Hmm.
Look, then she go, "You stupid nigger." Hold up, bitch. You just called me a nigger. The fuck is
Uh-huh.
the difference? I'm
Hmm.
one of you. No, you ain't, Miss Jolo. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, she's something else. She's always trying to put fear in people over politics. She's always doing that mess.
They always doing that so they can keep their job. Do they
Hmm.
not know we don't care about you having a job that bad?
Hmm. Oh, I was going to ask you, how is the immigration in DC? Has that gotten where y'all got packed up with them folks too?
Damn right.
Mm.
Damn right. We was talking about it at the job today. We was like, man, I was dropping my son off at school. I said, I called the school board and complained, and one of the black ladies who answered it said, "You right. It's a big ass change, and I don't like it either. I just gotta have a job."
Hmm.
I
Oh
swear,
wow.
y'all. I called the school board and complained because I said, man, look, y'all sitting up here bothering me about my son getting vaccinated, and I'd have sat here and told the school that I don't do that for real. I was like, COVID was something different because that's some shit that's happening now. I said, y'all talking about yellow fever and all this old bullshit. They said, well, measles and mumps is making a comeback. I said, well, if you had stopped letting all these fucking foreigners in there, we wouldn't have to worry about it. Measles was gone already.
Right. It sure was. That's true. And well, yeah, a lot of stuff because I think the measles is now a global issue because I think it's been an outbreak all over the globe with the
Right,
measles. Yeah.
right,
I mean, that mess is crazy. Yeah, everything they claim they eradicated is all of a sudden coming back.
right. And you letting these motherfuckers come in, we don't know. They unvetted, unchecked. You got these little motherfucking kids. And we don't know if these motherfuckers have retarded or what they are. We don't know if these motherfuckers can read or lit. We
Right.
letting people just come across the border and say, "Oh no, little Tony, he's in sixth grade. He in sixth grade. This
Hmm.
motherfucker dumb as a brick. He can't count to four."
Yeah, but you hear what those Africans are doing when because they're coming through the southern border. And they said them Africans be 30, 40 years old telling the border patrol that they're
They
15.
15 and shit. They need to stop. Look,
Because teenagers they'll just let in here. So them
right.
Africans, they be 40 years old telling the border agent they're 15.
That's like that black soccer player talk about he 19. The nigga's clearly 49.
Uh,
You
that's what
Africans
them
need to stop.
Africans are doing at the border.
Right. These Africans need to stop with this scam and shit. Oh no, I look 27. No, you look 72. And
Mhm.
we know you are.
Don't
Stop it.
don't you remember the ones that used to come over, especially in the 80s and 90s? You remember the ones that would come over here, LVZ, and they all are a prince back in Africa with palaces,
Mhm.
but they driving taxis when they get over
Yeah.
here. I'm like, come on, get out of
Oh
here.
no. Nigga, this is just a disguise. Hold up. You disguised as a musty cab driver? Why would you of all the disguises to wear? Why would you pick this one?
But you know what? I had friends and stuff that used to believe that mess. I never believed it. I was like, why would you? have a palace and be a prince and then come to America and be driving some old really, and they are never in good taxis. They're always in ran down looking taxis driving them around. And I said, why
Mm-hmm.
would somebody do that? That never made any sense to me. But every now and then, some of them women, they would believe that mess. Oh, he's really a prince over in Africa. Who
Right.
the hell is a prince in Africa and come to America and be a taxi driver?
G. Bowman Jr. just talked about it right there in Silver Spring, and that's just how it started, Lisa. They you G. Bowman. Remember back when City Place was where black people used to go all the time, where it was basically the river town of Montgomery County, and all black people used to hang out there. They shut down, and that was all only time you saw an African or an Arab. They was cab drivers in Silver Spring. That was in
Mhm.
the 90s. The 90s. Right now, Lisa, you go to Silver Spring, I swear, I laugh when I drop Jabari off down there because I say, you and your mother are the only FBAs in this whole apartment building.
Wow.
And it's the truth. I ain't seen not one regular full head or one good shape up or no nigga without flip flops on that ain't come out there building. That wasn't my son or her other son. That's it.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, but yeah, that they said that's what them African dudes are, but they just let them come in, and they'll be standing there with a full beard talking about I'm 15.
I'm only 17 years old. Nigga, you got gray hair and a receding hairline. Are you sure? No, this is my African forehead. No, nigga, that is George Jefferson's forehead. What the fuck?
African dudes are a trip.
Right.
Mm-mm-mm. But y'all, I want to thank LVZ for being here. We'll definitely do this again. And
Definitely.
LVZ, we still got to do the podcast thing, and I am going to do that with you. I just had
Yes,
so many setbacks over the last few weeks,
man,
but we
sis,
are
no
going to
problem.
do it. Huh?
Yeah, no problem. Cause we get the good thing is it's just more and more coons just adding up.
Yes, it is. Man, it ain't never going to be a shortage of them. For
Mm-mm.
real. Mhm. Because I mean, there's more I want to say about Candace too. Because now Candace, now that she done got kicked out of every white venue that she was in, she is now denying that she ever had disdain for black people. Now all
Yeah,
of a sudden we all right. Candace,
Ca-
please.
Candace took a picture of her with a Raiders hat on
Hmm.
and a starter jacket on. Bitch, this ain't 89. We don't wear that shit no more. What are you
Hmm.
doing?
Wow. Yeah, she a trip now. Now she down with the black folks. She down with us now. I'm like, Candace, you're doing the typical thing we always see when y'all get kicked out of your little circle of white friends. They don't want you no more. So now you crawling back. Mm-mm.
Oh, bro.
We don't need Candace back.
No. Well, we can't have nothing back we lost. We never had, sis.
Right,
So
right.
no, Candace, we never had you, and we never will.
Mhm. No, no, that she did the right thing going to the Catholic Church. That's more her speed. That's more her speed, you know. No, we don't want her to come to the Black Church revival. No, she can stay over there in the Catholic Church.
All day.
Uh-huh. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. Be on the lookout for my videos. I got some pretty good ones coming out, especially the one where they said that, people that work from home are going to have hunchbacks. Y'all got to be on
Yeah.
the lookout for that. It's funny as hell.
That's just the most ridiculous shit. We got to get these niggas back to work. Don't keep doing it, nigga. You'll be hunchback.
Yeah. So I have a good time with that one. So you gotta listen to that one. All right, y'all. Shalom, family. And
Shalom, sis.